Oh, hello, our community. Welcome to Hot Tips Bet Week 2. So, last week we had some interesting games, and we were like 60 something percent correct most of the games, like 5 out of 8. So it wasn't bad. We tried to combine our hack, and we made some few money. So I hope you guys also made something. So this week, so we have all the interesting games for you this weekend, and I'm joined with the only Big Daddy. Hello, Big Daddy.
Hello, maybe our viewers. Welcome for today's episode. This is the second of the plenty, very much series to come along. Uh, Last week was a tricky one, being that it's the first game of the season. And usually during the first game, in fact, from now till the fourth, fifth game, we are still learning some of these teams, and the signing also as strong. The windows are still open. We still have about 7 more days to the end of the transfer window. So as such, you still have some kind of where some teams are not yet completely formed, so we don't know what to expect from them. But my ACAP came in last week, so we were able to make little money from it. And then some of the bets that we actually provided, our 8 to 8 bet setting system, we have at least 50% of that also came in. So we hope this week will be better than last week then. So let's
Yeah.
get right onto it. Yeah.
If more than 50% was 60 something percent, 5 out of 8. So it wasn't that bad. With if you combine some games together, I think we made money. Our community should also try to make money also. So this weekend, Big Daddy, what games do you have for this weekend?
This weekend, I'm starting with the game on Friday, PSG, Montpellier, or how do they call it? I started with them on Friday, with the French league, and then I looked at the post era of Mbappe, no more Mbappe. So now it's still going to be the same topic over and over again: Mbappe. Well, Mbappe is no longer there, so we're looking for the new Mbappe to emerge. And last week, PSG left it late to actually, before they could actually score and get the winning goals for those that were on that PSG train. So this week, I will be on PSG, and I will pick PSG to win outright. And but PSG combined is not just PSG is 1.3, and to raise the stake a little, so I'm going for PSG with less than 4.5 goals. They win with less than, but they will score more than less than 4.5 goals. So which makes the total to 1.90.
Oh, okay. That's a good odd. I also have PSG to win, but I play this safe, like I like beginning of the season before I start playing all my combinations. So I just chose PSG to win at 1.3. So I just left it like, okay, they might they're at home, they can score, and they might like 3-2, 4-2. So I'm not they can score for just for one goal. So I don't know where it will go. So I just try to play the game safe. So I chose just PSG to win. So I also have the game. My own game is the second game. Like after the PSG, I have Tottenham to win Everton. Uh, Everton is just for the past 3 seasons. They are still fighting the relegation. I don't know. Maybe they just like to fight for relegation. I don't know. They are still playing awful. They are just not there for me. And I like how Tottenham played last weekend. So I believe that Tottenham should win their first game at home this season against Everton. Everton are, I think they will be fighting for relegation again this season. So my my second game for this weekend is Tottenham win outright 1.45. So I think we can we can make money from that just for
Yeah,
Tottenham
I
to
think
win.
that particular game, I agree with you because I also have the feeling that Spurs are supposed should win that game. And
Mhm.
Everton defense is quite leaky, and I don't even know where they stand because I still look at it. It's still going to be the same struggle in the relegation battle. So for me, I wasn't sure because I didn't want to put, you know me, I don't like low odds are always
Really?
yeah, not my thing. So I was looking on how to combine Spurs winning Everton. So I will advise people to look at their odds because of you could have maybe Spurs plus 1.5 goals add it up so that to raise it from 1.4 for you said, and because there's going to be goals generally in that game because I expect first game at home there should be a lot of goals for Spurs. Their attacking power is quite awesome. But I'm not on that game. I went with Borussia Mönchengladbach playing Leverkusen,
Okay.
and here also I looked at it. I think Leverkusen should continue from where they stopped last season. And so I on Leverkusen trade. The outright win for Leverkusen is 1.60. So those that are interested in just the outright money line, 1.60 is not a bad combination. But because this is Bundesliga, everybody can score in Bundesliga. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, but most teams tend to get one goal or the other. I went with both teams to score and Leverkusen to win, which is 2.80.
Wow.
So
That.
if you fancy to want to keep it safe, just go for the outright win for buying Leverkusen to win, which is 1.60.
Okay, but you're going for Bayer Leverkusen to win and both teams to score.
Yeah.
That's 2.8. So that's a good odd. I'll be looking at that odd definitely. My next game is Barcelona Atletico Bilbao. I chose Barcelona to win outright. It's 1.67. And I know Atletico Bilbao is also good. I saw the game. They have some interesting players also. But at home at Nou Camp and a new coach, the first game, although Barcelona came from a goal down last weekend and they came back and they won. That's some like, so it means that they mean business this season. They have this fight that they want to win every game. So that's what I can say in the last game. So I believe that Barcelona should win the game at home, even if just 1-0. So they should win the game at home. But I see the game like 2-1 or 3-1. So that's my prediction for this Barcelona game. Barcelona should win, and it's like 1.6, and it's not that bad odd for my side. So Barcelona should win upright. Yeah.
I'm
At
also on
home.
this. I'm also on this game. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
And then when I look at this game in particular, I was thinking, yes, Barcelona to win. Then I also have the same. I was thinking just in your direction, and I was thinking, if this game is going to, if Barcelona are going to win this game, Atletico are not that bad, so it could be like they will be pushed to score maybe more than one goal. So it means that the Barcelona need to score 2 goals to win the game. And if so, I looked at it and I said, okay, yeah, I'll on Barcelona train. As I said, you are outright win for a money line for Barcelona in 1.6. I like to just slightly push the stake a little bit up. So I also went with that thinking that Barcelona to win plus 1.5 goals. So at least if Barcelona win with 2 goals,
We got that one goal.
yes, that goes in for 1.90.
No,
So,
that's nice. That's really nice. So which other games do you have?
I also back to Premiership. I also went back to I'm still in Premiership, and I was looking at the game between Aston Villa and Arsenal. That I was tempted to go for Aston Villa. The money was huge, 4.50. And I was saying, well, Aston Villa defeated Arsenal last season, both home and away. And then I was not looking, should I? But this is a new ball game, and I'm sure the Arsenal teams are wary about Aston Villa. and these two teams both have respect for each other. So I was thinking it's possible it's going to be very tight. It's going to be very tight. So I then looked at it instead of actually going for the outright win, whereby you get for 4.50. Let me just go for less than 2.5 goals. So if any of them is going to win the game, I think it's going to be very, very actually tight. Maybe 1 goal, two, or maybe even a draw. So, but to be on the safe side, I decided to pick less than 2.5 goals, which is at 2.0.
Oh, that's a good one. I saw the game, but I just left it because the it was Aston Villa, they are playing really good. If I want to choose anything, I'll go for the money market also. Either I go for less, but I will have gone for more goals because of the attacking power of Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa will surely score, and what's called Arsenal will also score. Maybe both of them will score a draw. So I was everywhere. I was trying to think, overthinking everything. So I just left. I left the game just like that. Yeah.
You know, in football, there is that team that have the key. You know, so I think Aston Villa have a way of handling Arsenal, checkmating Arsenal. So based on that, and I just felt beating them home and away last season is not by, well, if you look at the goals, it's not as if it was a large, huge margin. It was something within 1-2 goals. So that's why I'm going for less than 2.5 goals. Yeah. So what game do you have next for us?
I went to Portuguese league just to get the money, just easy money. It's called easy money. Like Porto against Rio Ave, 1.28. So it's just, I know Porto, they're at home, they should be able to do the deal. And I also chose Benfica, both games. Benfica with Amadora. So those two is just like get out the money. It's just like winnable game for both teams, and they should be able to win it without any game. But if you want to be a bit greedy, you can add with goals, more than one goal. Benfica to win more than one goal, or Porto to win more than one goal. But I'm just leaving it down because it's the second week, so I don't want to start playing going in for everything. So I'm just trying to be just relaxed, check, and just analyze how they are playing, their defense, how the attack is going. So I'm choosing only what's called both Porto to win and Benfica to win.
Oh, that's good. I'm not on any of these Portuguese leagues, so I'm still in the Premiership, basically. And then I was looking at the game between Brighton and Man United. I know any game with Brighton, there's always goals. Either they score or they score you, yeah. There is always goals. And so I felt, and look, watching that Man U play last week, and I was not too convinced, but I can see the potential in the attacking options and what they have off the bench, people that can come in and score goals. And when I look at Brighton game against Everton, I just felt that is it maybe Everton are just shitty, or I can't really ascertain their level, even though I know at Brighton they always score goals. That is one thing I'm aware. They are always, especially at home, fully attacking minded. But I'm taking a risk. So I want to go for Man U to win at 2.0.
Oh, that's this week you are ready to make the money because you are going all high, more than all the odds are like nothing less than 1.6.
Nothing less than 1.6.
Yeah. That's all your odds for this weekend. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. So I went to German league also. That's like Bayern Munich. the game they played, I was like, okay, the new coach, Flake and everything, and their way, I think they should, and they're not conceding goals. That was the most important thing. Bayern Munich for their preseason and everything, they are not conceding goals. So sorry, my bad. It was I said Flake. Company, the coach of Bayern
Vincent
Munich.
Yeah.
Vincent Company, yeah. The Flick is for Barcelona, so my mistake, guys. So Bayern Munich at away to win 1.47. So they've not been conceding goals. So I think during the preseason also they were not conceding that much goals, and their first game also not conceding goals. So I think that at their away, I think they should be able to win the game against Wolfsburg. Yeah. So I think they should be able to win the game comfortably at
I am not
1.47.
from that game. I don't know what to expect from Bayern Munich today. Vincent Company, I saw him in the Premiership. I'm not too convinced. I'm not too convinced. Maybe with the sheer might of the players of Bayern Munich, very good players, and I'm not coach, but the players. Very good players. The kind of players that can actually deliver. Even without coaches, they have very good players, which at least against lower team. So, but I'm not on that game. Instead, I just pop off from another game. I decide to go for Inter Milan with Lecce in the Serie A. It was tricky last weekend.
Yeah.
It's AC Milan and
Yes,
Inter.
Roma.
Yeah, the Roma. These are teams that usually they played well they played well, but just falls short of actually winning the games. So this time I still stick to it. I said let me give Inter another
Another chance.
chance. Inter are playing Lecce, so I have them to win with less than 3.5 goals at the odds of 2.0 as well.
Okay. So I wanted to say also about your prediction of last weekend about Italian League Serie A. It went opposite way. It was so I was like, what's going on?
They struggle to draw. I
Yeah.
don't even, and they were playing well. And I just don't know what the problem was. And I was wow. Yeah, so it really was really, these are games that actually should have been won. I don't know what really happened, and hopefully we turn the dice around this weekend and they perform better. And still the beginning of the season. Some of these season teams are still looking as if they are still on preseason, not up to full gear yet. So let's see what happens.
Okay. So I went to Swedish league, Akin against Värnamo. I think that Akin is Värnamo from the statistics. They are quite good away, but I think Akin is also very good home, and Akin should be able to win the game 1.57. It should be a bit tricky game. Out of all my games, this is the game I was a bit scared. Like okay, but I just think they should win the game. Yeah, just because Barnamo is good away. But I was just thinking that okay, but Akin is also good at home, and there are some teams that that they should just do the thing and just win the game. Yeah,
that was
a bit
what
tricky.
I expected last week, and then end up with being born by AC Milan, Real Madrid,
Roma.
Roma. so let's see what happens. Hopefully, it will this time around we will get one over there. Okay. So I'm still in the Bundesliga. So I went in for men's playing Union Berlin.
Okay.
And last season Union Berlin were shitty. So I'm not expecting anything different from there, and men's are always strong at home generally. So I went for men's for a outright win from them. Money line 2.0, not just straight away.
No combination on this, just
combination. just straight win 2.0.
I know that I noticed that this weekend you're combining, you're searching for the money, where the money is. Just want to...
Yeah, I was trying to put some little spicy into it so that the odds could actually come up a little. Yeah.
Okay. And my own last game is in Danish League, Midtjylland and Sondre. I chose Midtjylland to win 1.62. I chose them last week also. They gave me the money, so I think I'm going to go. I'm still on the train.
You want to continue with the winning train?
Exactly. I'm on their train. I'm on their train this week also because I like the feeling of the game of Danish league and Midtjylland since like last season. I use them to make money also. They win when it's necessary. But mostly when they're at home, they are like a banker to me. I usually take them and they usually give me back my money. So I think Midtjylland is my last game for this week.
Okay. So I also have already. So what is your sure bet for the week then?
My sure for this week, it's a bit tricky to be sincere. I'll choose my PSG this game, PSG, because PSG is they have to prove that the life after Mbappe, that they can handle the game. So that will be like a motivation that they're not depending on Mbappe. So I will choose that. That's my ACA PSG to win. But you can, if anyone in the community can play the game and combine it to like more than one goal, more than two goals, and you can combine it as you wish. But my game for the my banker is PSG to win, and for the ACA is we can combine PSG with Porto, Benfica, and Midtjylland. So and that will give you a very good amount of money.
Yeah, well, I was also thinking of PSG, but there is another game there that I think the odds are not, but you need to combine it. Is City beating Ipswich? Definitely the outright win for Man City, it's not good enough. It's 1.2, something there about probably 1.1 or there's something. So for you to actually make money from that game, you have to go for something like Man City to win both half, or Man City to score more than 3.5 goals, because it looks as if Man City really come out to play, they will score nothing less than 5. So
Alan loves scoring when it comes to.
I won't be surprised if he was on hat trick this weekend. So shop around, look at the odds, see which one you fancy, and then on Man City Ipswich, try to make little adjustment to it. Sure, the guarantee is that City definitely will beat Ipswich, even if they are paying 10 men against 11. So shop around. And for my ACA, I also have so many options to pick from. I look at the City, look at Liverpool, and so I decided to go for Liverpool to win money line 1.20, Leipzig also to win right 1.20, and then I went straight with buying Leverkusen 1.60 and Barca to outright win 1.67.
Oh, that's good. So okay, so that's also good. Thank you for this week. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and also comment your games that you are choosing so that we can win together, so we can all benefit from each other. Can you also predict and comment on the video, and so that we can see your prediction also? Thank you for this week. See you next week.
Thank you, guys. See you next week.